Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. നമ്മുടെ സിക്സ്ത് മൊഡ്യൂളിലെ എല്ലാ ചാപ്റ്ററും റിവൈസ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞായിരുന്നോ? കഴിഞ്ഞായിരുന്നോ? ഇല്ല. നീ ഏത് ചാപ്റ്ററാ റിവൈസ് ചെയ്യണ്ടേ? സെക്കൻഡ് ചാപ്റ്റർ നമ്മൾ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആക്കിയില്ലേ? ഫോർത്ത് ചാപ്റ്റർ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. അപ്പൊ ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റ് സമയം തരാം. ഫോർത്ത് ചാപ്റ്റർ, സിക്സ്ത് മൊഡ്യൂളിലെ ഫോർത്ത് ചാപ്റ്റർ വായിച്ചു നോക്കാം കേട്ടോ. Start okay. First question. What is a hospital information system? What is a hospital information system? Options. A system for managing hospital maintenance and engineering only. An element of health informatics focusing on the administrational need of hospitals. Software used exclusively for patient billing. A network for hospital staff to communicate socially. Okay, option B are an answer. Next നോക്കാം. A HIS is designed to manage which aspect of a hospital's operation. A HIS is designed to manage which aspect of a hospital's operations. Option A, medical and administrative only, financial and legal only, medical, administrative, financial and legal issues, patient diet and engineering only. Option C ആണ് answer. What is another name for a hospital information system? Patient record system, hospital management software, clinical administration tool, medical billing application. Option B are answer. Next, which of the following is a potential benefit of a HIS? Which of the following is a potential benefit of a HIS? Increased recording errors and duplication of information, inefficient administration of finance and medical aid, improved monitoring of drug usage and study of effectiveness. More, okay, C are the answer. How does HIS help with the information integrity? How does a HIS help with information integrity? Option, by increasing the number of manual entries, by reducing recording errors and duplication of information, by making data accessible to unauthorized users. Okay, option B ആണ് answer. One of the benefits mentioned is that hospital software eliminates errors caused by what? One of the benefits mentioned is that the hospital software eliminates errors caused by what? Computer virus, power outage, handwriting, inexperienced doctors. Okay, handwriting. Option C are answering. A HIS help to view a broad picture of a hospital's work. A HIS helps to view a broad picture of a hospital's work. Daily patient count only, staff attendance, growth, cafeteria menu. Growth ആണ് answer. The development, installation, and support of the HIS requires time, special skills, and what else? The development, installation, and support of the HIS requires time, special skills, and what else? Government approval, patient consent, money, a large marketing budget, patient consent, government approval, money, large marketing budget. ഇതാണ് ആൻസർ വരുന്നത്. സി ആണ് കേട്ടോ, മണിയാണ് ആൻസർ വരാം കേട്ടോ, മണി. ഇനി improved monitoring of a drug usage through a HIS can lead to improved monitoring of drug usage through a HIS can lead to an increase in advised drug interactions, a reduction of advised drug interaction, less appropriate pharmaceutical utilization, more medication errors. Question on improved monitoring of drug usage through AHIS can lead to an increasing in adverse drug interaction, reducing of adverse drug interaction, less appropriate pharmaceutical utilization, more medication errors. Option B ആണ് answer. ഇനി നോക്കിയേ, HIS is a comprehensive integrated information system built for managing. HIS is a comprehensive integrated information system built for managing operations in running healthcare facilities. Only a pharmacy department, the hospital's website. Okay, option A ആണ് answer. Next, the patient registration function gives a new patient A. The patient registration function gives new patient A. Option വായിക്കാം, temporary visitor pass, unique identification number, discount coupon for the pharmacy, room number. Okay, B ആണ് answer. Next, what is the primary purpose of the unique patient ID number? Chapter 4, Module 6. What is the purpose of the unique patient ID number in the HIS? What is the purpose of the unique patient ID number in the HIS? To track the patient's visitor information, to identify the patient uniquely throughout the system, to use for billing the patient insurance only, to assign the parking spot. Option B ആണ് answer. The OPD or IPD investigation case module deals with the IPD and the OPD investigation case module deals with all kind of investigations suggested by doctors, internal hospital security investigations, financial audit for the hospital, patient complaints and grievances. Okay, option A ആണ് answer വരുന്നത്. For OPD patients, when are investigations typically performed? For OPD patients, when are investigations typically performed? Before the patient pays for them, only after the patient pays for the investigations, at the time of discharge, whenever the diagnostic center is free. Before the patient pays for them, only after the patient pays for the investigations at the time of discharge, whenever the diagnostic center is free. Question പറയാം. For OPD patients, When are investigations typically performed? Option B ആണ് answer. Very good. Only after the patient pays for the investigation. Next question. IPD admission and ward allocation function provides the information on what? IPD admission and ward allocation functions provides information on what? Cost of parking, the cafeteria's daily specials, vacant beds in a hospital, the schedule for visiting hours. Option C ആണ് answer. What does MLC stands for? The contest of patient categories. MLC stands for എന്താണ് വരുന്നത്? അറിയാൻ പറ്റുമല്ലോ. MLC ഡിപ്ലോമയിലൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളല്ലേ? MLC expanded for medical legal case. Patient shifting function is the HIS facilities. Patient shifting function in the HIS facilities. Options: moving a patient from one hospital to another, shifting a patient from one room to another inside the hospital, transferring a patient's medical records to the another doctor. Okay. അപ്പോൾ ഓപ്ഷൻ വരുന്നത് ബി ആണ് വരുന്നത്. The deposit, advance, refund, discount and consensus module handles ordering the medical supplies, the kinds of financial transition from the patient, scheduling of surgeries, allocation of staff duties. Option B ആണ് answer. In the case of a company category, patients the system comprise the entering bill with the what? In the case of a company's category patient, system comprise the entering bill with the what? The patient's salary, the authority letter amount from the company, the cost of similar treatments at other hospitals, the patient's advance amount. Option B ആണ് answer വരുന്നത്. The patient's list, admitted or discharged. Report help management know the patient's list, admitted or discharged. Report help management know the total number of employees, admission versus discharge ratio, number of vacant parking spots, profitability of the cafeteria. Option B ആണ് വരുന്നത്. Admission versus discharge ratio ആണ് വരുന്നത്. The information, what information does the bed occupancy reports provide? What information does the bed occupancy reports provide? The brand and model of the hospital beds, the number of patient in each part, bed occupancy at any given time room category wise, the maintenance schedule for the bed. Option C ആണ് ആൻസർ വരുന്നത്. The interim bill versus advance report gives the ratio of the bill to advance paid along with the option 1 the patient's diagnostics, the name of the attending doctors, the percentage of payment, the patient's length of stay. Okay, C ആണ് answer. An admission and a discharge register maintained by the system provides details of patient admissions and discharge during a. Okay, the admission and the admission and discharge register mentioned by the system provides details of a patient admission and discharge during the option 1 specific time in the future, specific period, patient's entire lifetime, doctor's entire career. Option D ആണ് answer. The consultant wise patient report helps to know. The consultant wise patient reports helps to know which consultant are on vacation, the salary of each consultant, doctor wise patient count at any point in time, the number of publications by each doctor. Option C ആണ് ആൻസർ വരുന്നത്. The automated clinical laboratory system in AHIS cover pathology, radiology, cardiology, and what other 2 areas? The automated clinical laboratory system in AHIS cover pathology, radiology, cardiology, and what other 2 areas? Neurology and chest medicine, pharmacy and billing, administration and HR, maintenance and engineering. Option A ആണ് answer. The radiology module caters to serve such as X-ray, scanning, and what else? The radiology module caters to services such as X-ray, scanning, and what else? Blood test, ultrasound, ECG, physical therapy. Okay, ultrasound. Next one. For each scan in the radiology module, the system generates the unit number 4. Each scan in the radiology module, the system generates a unit number for the patient, doctor, image, billing record. C ആണ് answer. Blood bank module is developed keeping in view the dash and other requirements of opening blood bank. The blood bank module is developed keeping in view the dash and other requirements of the blood banks. Financial, staffing, legal, marketing. C ആണ് answer. What is one of the key function of the blood bank module? What is one of the key function of the blood bank module? Entering and maintaining donors data, billing, patients for blood transfusion, scheduling appointments for blood donation, marketing blood donation drivers to the public. Entering and maintaining donors' data, billing patient for blood transfusions, scheduling appointment for blood donation. Okay, option A ആണ് വരുന്നത്. The pathology module starts with the receiving an online request from. Pathology module starts with the receiving an online request from patient, insurance company, doctors, the hospital information. Okay, option C on answer. Test reports is the pathology module can be made dash to restrict access. The test report in the pathology module can be made dash to restrict access. Option public, confidential, editable by anyone, available only on paper. Okay, B ആണ് ആൻസർ വരുന്നത്. What is considered the heart of the hospital information system? Heart of the HIS. എന്തിനാ പറയുന്നത്? Networking hardware, software interface, database. Database ആണ് ആൻസർ വരുന്നത് കേട്ടോ. A complete medical record in the database should contain data to justify. A complete medical record in the database should contain data to justify the hospital's marketing budget, the salary of the administrative staff, investigations, diagnosis, treatment, and the length of stay. The okay, option C ആണ് ആൻസർ വരുന്നത്. Next question നോക്കാം. What is a consequences of failing to maintain an accurate, timely, and complete database? What is a consequences of failing to maintain an accurate, timely, and a complete database? Option: it improve the functionality of the HIS. It has no impact on the usefulness of the HIS. To spoils the usefulness of the HIS, to reduce the cost of maintaining the HIS. answer വരാം. Question ഒന്നുകൂടി വേണം, ഞാൻ വായിക്കാം. What is the consequences of failing to maintaining an accurate, timely, and complete database? Option വായിക്കാം. It improve the functionality of the HIS. It has on impact on the usefulness of the HIS. It spoils the usefulness of the HIS. It reduces the cost of maintaining the HIS. ഓപ്ഷൻ സി ആണ് വരുന്നത്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് നോക്കാം. Medical records are available to patients, physicians, and healthcare institutions as well as to. Medical records are valuable to patients, physicians, and healthcare institutions as well as to completing hospitals, the general public, research teams, marketing agencies. എന്താ പറയാ? ഓപ്ഷൻ സി ആണ്, റിസർച്ച് ടീംസ് ആണ് വരുന്നത്. Why is the networking no longer an option but a necessity for choice? Why is networking no longer an option but a necessity for choice? Option A, because of a new application that improve patient care and reduce the cost, because it is required by law for all hospitals, because it makes the system more complex and difficult to use, because it allow staff to browse the internet during work hours. Why is network no longer an option but a necessity for a change? Because of new applications that improve patient care and reduce cost, because it is required by law for all hospitals, because it makes the system more complex and difficult to use, because it allows staff to browse the internet during the working hours. Option A ആണ് വരുന്നത്. Okay. Applications such as electronic medical record (EMR) and wireless monitoring drive the need for what? Applications such as electronic medical records and wireless monitoring drive the need for what? Fewer computers in the hospitals, a less robust network infrastructure, network upgrades for a more robust and secure infrastructure, and last one, more paper-based records. Okay, option C ആണ് answer. Next നോക്കാം. As more wired and wireless services are used to support patient care, and efficient network is no longer a luxury, it is a dash. As more wired and wireless services are used to support patient care, and effective network is no longer luxury, it is a dash. Okay, selections, possibility, necessity, dream. അതാണ് ഓപ്ഷൻസ് ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. സജഷൻസ്, പോസിബിലിറ്റി, നെസസിറ്റി, ഡ്രീം ആണ് അതിന്റെ ഓപ്ഷൻസ്. ഓപ്ഷൻ സി ആണ് കേട്ടോ ആൻസർ. Next question. The interim bill versus advance ratio is maintained in which module? The interim bill versus advance ratio is maintained in which module? Patient scheduling, IPD admission, deposit advances refund, discount and concessions, patient registrations. എന്താ പറയാ? Option C ആണ് answer. The database provides community of patient care and helps in medical education and work health. Database provides community of patient care and helps in medical education and work health. Option marketing, research, public relation, hospital construction. Okay. Research ആണ് ആൻസർ വരുന്നത് ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി ആണ്. Picture reports gives information on located rooms for tracking patients. Okay. Picture report gives information on located rooms for tracking patients. Bed occupancy reports, patient list admit or discharge, one allocation report, consent report. ഏതാ വരാ? Okay, option C ആണ് കേട്ടോ. വാർഡ് allocation reports ആണ് വരുന്നത്. The blood bank module can generate a mailing list from the available data of donors for one purpose. The blood bank module can generate a mailing list from the available data of donors for one purpose. Option വായിക്കാം. Marketing, billing, correspondence, research. ഇതാ വരാം. Marketing, billing, correspondence, research. Option C ആണ് ആൻസർ വരുന്നത്. വെരി ഗുഡ്. HIS is also known as HIS is also known as dash. എന്തൊക്കെ പേരിൽ അറിയപ്പെടുന്നത്? ഹോസ്പിറ്റൽ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് സിസ്റ്റം എന്നും അറിയപ്പെടുന്നുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ എന്ത് പേരിലാണ്? ഏതാണ് പിന്നെ? ഹോസ്പിറ്റൽ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ എന്നും പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. The cardiology module within the HIS would store information like cardiology module within the HIS should store information like X-ray images, blood test result, ECG notes, MRI notes. Okay, ECG notes ആണ് വരുന്നത്. ശരിക്കും വെള്ളം കുടിക്കരുത് കേട്ടോ. നിങ്ങൾ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് വായിച്ചു നോക്കാം കേട്ടോ. വായിച്ചു നോക്കാം. പോരാട്ടോ. Next നോക്കാം. The database helps to protect the physician, patient, and hospital, and also helps in what other area. The database helps to protect the physicians, patient, and the hospital, and also helps in what other area. അതിന്റെ ഓപ്ഷൻ വായിക്കാം. Marketing campaign, staff recruitment, third party payment, building maintenance. Okay, option C ആണ് ആൻസർ. When a new IPD patient is admitted, the system can inform the respective nursing station with. When a new IPD patient is admitted, the system can inform the respective nursing station with a paper memo, a telephone call, an email, audio, visual alerts. ഇതിൽ നിന്നാണ് കിട്ടുന്നത് paper memo, telephone call, email, audio, visual alert. എന്താ ആൻസർ വരാം? When a new IPD patient is admitted, the system can inform the respective nursing station with paper memo, telephone call, an email, audio visual alert. Option D ആണ് ആൻസർ കേട്ടോ. D ആണ് ആൻസർ. audio visual alert. One of the main benefits of HIS is that it enhances information integrity and reduces. One of the main benefits of the HIS is that it enhances information integrity and reduces the number of patients, the speed of the network, the duplication of information entries, the hospital's profit. Okay, option C ആണ് വരുന്നത്. The neurology module in a HIS would be used for. The neurology module in a HIS would be used for sonography reporting, ECG notes, EMG reporting, X-ray image capturing. Okay, option C ആണ് ആൻസർ ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. The appointment list for whom is maintained on the system. The appointment, the list of whom is maintained on the system. Patient, staff, consultants, visitors. Option C ആണ് വരുന്നത്. The pathology module, the test results are available to the pathology module. Test results are available to the general public, the concerned doctors, or hospital staff. Okay, patients, family members. Option B ആണ് ആൻസർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. When an IPD admission is completed, what two items are printed from the system? The IPD admission is completed. What two items are printed from the system? The bill and the discharge summary, the IPD admit card and a case paper, a visitor pass and a parking permit, a patient's birth certificate and ID card. A bill, the bill and a discharge summary. Admit complete admission is complete admit discharge summary ചെയ്യാറുണ്ടാ എന്താണ് എല്ലാവരും എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഇല്ല ഓക്കെ ഇനി നോക്കിയേ ഓപ്ഷൻ വായിക്കാം a bill and a discharge summary. Next option, the IPD admit card and a case paper, a visitor pass and a parking permit, the patient's birth certificate and ID card. Okay, option B ആണ് ആൻസർ കേട്ടോ. IPD അഡ്മിറ്റ് കാർഡും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ കേസ് പേപ്പറും ആണ് അവര് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, അത് പ്രിന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് കേട്ടോ. Then okay, the blood bank module has keep a track of the distribution and the disposal of all blood and its dash. Cost, sources, components, donors. And then cost, source, components, donors. The blood bank module helps keep track of the distribution and disposal of all blood and its functions, its dash. Okay, option C ആണ് components ആണ് answer കേട്ടോ. അടുത്താണ്. One of the main report generated by a HIS is performed dash list. Okay, only my chemistry. One of the main reports generated by a HIS is the performed dash list. Test, operation, checkup, billing. One of the main reports generated by HIS is the performed dash list. Test, operation, checkup, billing. എന്താ ആൻസർ വരാം? അതിന്റെ ആൻസർ വരുന്നത് ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി ആണ് കേട്ടോ. ഓപ്പറേഷൻ ആണ് ആൻസർ വരുന്നത്. നെക്സ്റ്റ്, what allow for direct capturing of CT scanned images and EC reporting. What allow for direct capturing of CT scanned images and EC reporting. And option, pathology module, blood bank module, radiology module, cardiology module. Option C ആണ് വരുന്നത്. The main function of a HIS focus on the dash needs of hospital. Main function of a HIS focus on the dash needs of hospitals. Social, administrational, marketing, architectural. Option B ആണ് ആൻസർ. അപ്പോൾ ഒരുവിധം നമ്മൾ ഈ പാഠം കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. ഈ നെക്സ്റ്റ് റിവിഷൻ മൊഡ്യൂൾ 5 നമുക്ക് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം കേട്ടോ. ഓക്കെ. അപ്പോൾ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ കാണാം. നന്നായിട്ട് പഠിക്കാം കേട്ടോ. ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു.